Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Josh and I'm a Tennessee gardener. I'm in zone 7B. So today we're going to do a lot of containers. Yesterday, if you saw my last video, I did a window box down there. Well, today I want to finish up what I didn't get done yesterday. I want to plant this window box here with some pretty begonias and Ipomea by Proven Winners. So enjoy this video and let's go. I just watered these in with Proven Winners water soluble fertilizer. I filled the container up with potting soil mix and 50% of sphagnum moss, and that really keeps in the water retention. This is west facing, so it gets the full afternoon sun. And this is the third year of me planting the window boxes, and it just dries out really quick. So it needs the extra boost. I pretty much water it every day, especially in the summer when it gets 100 degrees. Tennessee humidity is horrible. But I also fed it with Plant Tone by Espoma, and I will fertilize it with a water soluble by Proven Winners once a week. Isn't that right? So I fill this container up, and about the fourth way up, I put my Plant Tone. Now the rest, I want to fill it up with my potting mix. And today we are going to be planting this pot with the Proven Winners Supervena Sparkling Amethyst Verbena. It's the same plant that I put in the concrete planter over there. And this kind of, I don't know if it's really a spiller, but it's going to fill in this area. And I also got this pretty quarter line for some height. Got my drill, my auger, so you know what that means, some heavy digging. So I'm going to put this sempervivens right here. They'll fill in this area really well. And for some reason, my gut is saying I don't think they like fertilizer, so I'm not going to plant tone this, but I am going to plant tone this beautiful Empress Sun Violet Trailing Verbena. And this is full sun annual. It will get 12 to 18 inches high, and then it gets 24 to 36 inches wide. So it's going to spread out. And I think it will come down here, maybe even over these steps and through the woods, so to speak. So let's get to planting. So we just planted the last flower for the front yard garden. The hens and chicks and the verbena, I think they look so fantastic. I love how it looks this year. So tomorrow, since we're complete in the front, let's go ahead and head to the back. So what I'm going to do here, I got it kind of already started. I'm going to upheave my Royal Star Magnolia and plant it in the ground. I think this would be a good permanent spot for it. And I'm going to free up a container, bring it up on my deck, and I'm going to plant some of my seedlings in there. Wow. Look at this massive root ball, y'all. So today I'm choosing the Tree Tone by Espoma for my Royal Star Magnolia. It's good for fruit and shade tree food. And you know, I don't know if this is still deep enough. So I'm filling up this next container. It's really tall. I'm going to plant blanket flower in here. I have 5, or I think they're called Gaillardia, but they're going to be really pretty. They're going to be kind of like maybe like a daisy, but they're going to be orange and red and yellow. All right, here they are out of their little seedling trays. The roots look really healthy. I'm just going to put one in each corner and then one in the middle. And I fertilize it with plant tone, and then I will water it down with the water soluble. Okay, next I have this little planter right here with my obelisk or obelisk, whatever you want to say. It's like a trellis, if you will. And I have about 25 morning glory. I have a lot. But I'm going to put maybe, I'll probably do the same. I'll start with 5 and put them in there and see how they go. All right, I got the morning glories planted. All right, next we have this big container, which is the home of my magnolia. I planted that in the ground, so it freed up this pot. I'm about to dump this soil in there and plant snapdragons. All right, here's the snapdragons. And I like the foliage, the color in the back. It's really cool. But here are the roots, and they're ready to be potted. So right here is behind the chairs that look into the koi pond. I have decided to, I'm going to prep the ground and put my topsoil on there and plant I think I have 8 out of 10 sweet peas that came up. So I think they'll look really good. That way they can climb up this fence. So as every plant that I do, I like to place them out first before I dig, just so I can kind of visualize what they're going to look like. What I'm going to do, since they are climbers and they have these little tendrils, I'm going to actually plant them kind of going toward the fence. And I think it's rough enough to where and there's cracks, so I think it'll have something to cling on to when it grows high. So back here is where we sit. There's a table, got my planter, some buckthorn. This gets pretty good sun, so this is where I've decided to plant all my sunflowers. So what I'm going to do, this is a bunch of mulch, so I'm just going to dump a bunch of topsoil along around here and then just plant the seedlings in the ground. So I just spread out my topsoil. Next is to plant all the sunflowers. Oh, that's not, oh, gosh. Oh, my word. So if you remember, this was the area with all the hostas and ferns. I kind of tilled the area with my auger. I just kind of roughened up the soil a little bit. And then I top dressed it with topsoil, and I dusted it with my Espoma plant tone. Now I'm going to plant my amaranth. So to complete this tray, the last thing I have is about 15 forget-me-nots, and they are actually bog plants or marginals. So I'm actually going to go around my koi pond and put them in the shallow areas of around the pond. And since it's over here, I'm actually going to try to put one in with my Sarracenia. Okay, so I have these two balloon flowers here, and alongside I just planted my bachelor button. We finished this tray. I just planted my Sweet Williams along this side of the fence, and they'll mound and look really pretty right here. I'm dizzy. Hey y'all, so this is a pack of zinnias. I have the zinnia envy, which is all green, the giant cactus zinnia, and the giant California zinnias. I have about 30, so I'm going to do 2 rows of 15. I'm going to kind of lasagna and like kind of, you know, but I think they'll look really pretty growing up right here. Well, this concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot done. All my seedlings are planted. I can't be more excited to watch them grow. That pretty much is the end of planting for me, other than the maintenance of watering, trimming back, mowing, weed eating, just the tidying and the upkeep. And be on the lookout for monthly garden tours. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, click on this next video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.